Hey YouTube, in this video I'm going to be doing an unboxing of Cardfight Vanguard's latest booster pack for the English set that finally came out, Triumphant Return of the King of Knights. The odd thing about this set is that compared to the Japanese release, for some reason it came out, in Japan it came out in the beginning of the year, whereas for the English release it's at the end of the year. So I have 4 boxes here. I'm going to see if I get 4 boxes, will I be able to get 4 of any of the either double R's or the triple R's? So I'm going to see if that works out for me. And also, just to compare, I have here the Japanese box, which I picked up when I was over in Asia earlier this year, back in the summer. I picked up this along with Steel Dragons Unleashed and set number 12, Binding Force of the Black Rings. So those videos, those unboxing videos are still up on my channel. Just to compare the difference here, the Japanese one has a lot more, it's shinier, and there's more stuff on the box in comparison. So in this video, I'm just going to be opening up one of these. I got 4 boxes total. I'll be opening up one. See if I can open this. All right. So already it's more papery and less shiny foil on the box, but the actual packs themselves look the same overall. Alright, so we'll start with this side. Oh, and another thing I wanted to show, just before we get started here, this may end up making the video super long, but these are the cards that I pulled from the Japanese boxes. So I got 2 boxes from the Japanese release. So one had these 3 triple R's. Actually, this is an SP. So I pulled an SP Buster, and then I pulled both of the triple R Jewel Knights and both of the triple R Genesis. I pulled the Ethics Buster for Nova Grappler, and I pulled one of the 2, the other one being the Eradicator Descendant guy, which everybody's looking for. But I pulled those, and then for the double R's, for the Japanese release, I pulled Spike Brothers, the Liberator Gold Paladin, the Genesis Draw thing, another Genesis thing, 2 Eradicator Sentinels, 1 Chergirl Maryland reprint, and 2 of the Spike Brother Break Ride. So I think I pulled pretty nicely in the Japanese one. So anyway, on to the English one. Just to see if I'll be able to get Alfred, for example, and the really good stuff like Descendant in these boxes. So to start off, I'll go through these relatively quickly because I'm already familiar with all these cards. So we got a rare Fast Chase Liberator Josephius. Go for broke. Narukami stuff, Eradicators, Flogel, the new Stand Liberator, and Jewel Knight, Prismy, rare. Uncompromising Knight, Beast Deity, Guard, Myth Guard, that's a Genesis. The Genesis doesn't look like one, but it is. Narukami's Stand for Eradicator, and Fellowship Jewel Knight Tracy. So what I'm looking for is I'm looking for Jewel Knights and Genesis cards. I want to complete those, but I wouldn't mind pulling Alfred or the Gold Paladin, or even the Narukami stuff. So let's see. Nova Grappler, Beast Deity, Hatred Chaos. Spike Brother, Narukami, Spike Brother. Genesis Critical Trigger. And I think they get 2. Oh, and nice. Flashing Jewel Knight Isley. This is the Jewel Knight Sentinel for Royal Paladin. This is my very first Royal Paladin Sentinel. I don't have any of the original one at all. So I need 3 more of those to complete Jewel Knight. Besides the triple R's. Battle Maiden Saohime. Battle Maiden, this is the 8K vanilla for the Genesis. Nova Grappler, Gold Paladin, Jewel Knight, Stan, and Battle Maiden Tatsutahime. That's Genesis cards. This is their Feluca. This is actually a pretty important card for Genesis, especially since they don't have that much support in English, so most likely you're running 3 or 4 of those. Epona. And our first triple R is Oracle Queen Himiko. Not bad. Not bad. These are both cards that I needed. So I already like this box. Battle Maiden Samayori Hime. This is a starter. But I think for my Genesis deck, I'm probably going to use the starter that I pulled from set number 11. I think this is for the... Yeah, this is for the Artemis Ride Chain. This is Genesis Other Critical Trigger. And our second double R is Bad Ender Dagger. This is the Break Ride for Spike Brothers. So now I have 3 of these if you count my 2 Japanese ones. So overall, that's a nice card to pull. It's a Break Ride. Moongull. Patrol Guardian, Genesis Stan. Dudley Mason. What is this stuff doing here? No idea. So it's nice to see Spike Brothers finally got some new cards. Here's the Blazing, here's the Jewel Knight Critical, and here is the Eradicator, the starter for Eradicators. I think this is the main one that most people use, people who actually run Eradicators. Another 8K Genesis stuff that looked like a 10K booster, and we have another double R. It's Sybil, so that's 3 and 1 triple R so far. And a rare Narukami dime. This is a grade 3. This looks like it's a, yeah, this is a Mega Blast unit. Alright, now we're starting on the second half of the box. Just go through these. Narukami Eradicator, Saucer Cannon Wyvern, Jewel Knight's Heal, and another Battle Maiden Saohime. The thing I noticed is if you buy 4 boxes, Halo Liberator Mark. So there's 2 Sentinels in this box. This is the Gold Paladin Sentinel. I need this. I don't have any Liberator Sentinels, and I only have 1 Halo Shield Mark. So this is my second Gold Paladin Sentinel now. So not bad at all. The thing I noticed about Vanguard, though, they try to push you to buy 4 boxes because that way you pretty much are guaranteed to get at least 1 of every rare, or no, not one, 4, a playset of all the rares, because I've noticed sometimes if I buy like 3 boxes, I'll get like 3 of one rare and 1 of another, or 2 rares. It's uneven. That's the only thing I don't like about it. The rare distribution's not as nice as I would like. Most of the time you're gonna get at least 1 of every rare, but if you're trying to get like 4 of every rare, sometimes with 3 boxes it's hard to do that. Twin Hunter Artemis, this is the grade 2. Like for example, if I wanted to build the Artemis Ride Chain deck for Genesis, I need 4 of these, and with 4 boxes I'm pretty much gonna get, I know I'm gonna get 4 of these. I may end up with 4 or 5 of those. But if I had 3 boxes, I may end up with 4, or I may only end up with 3. And here's our next Triple R, Leading Jewel Knight Salome. So this is not bad at all. I pulled a Break Ride for Genesis, and I pulled Jewel Knight's main. It's not their Break Ride, it's their other main grade 3. So far I pulled quite a few. Those, we have 1 more Triple R or SP and 1 more Double R. Jewel Knight Tiffany, that's the starter for the Jewel Knights. Izuna Hime, this is the 10K Vanilla for the Genesis. Saffron. And there we go. Our third Triple R is Beast Deity Ethics Buster. Not bad, I can live with that. So there should be 1 more Double R. Twin Hunter Artemis. And judging by the number of Sentinels that I pulled, I'm not expecting it to be a Sentinel. I'd be surprised if it's a Sentinel. And there we go. Grateful Catapult for Spike Brothers. Not bad. Let's just finish the box because I have all my hollows now. Another Narukami and the last, oh wait, second to last pack. See, that's the thing about Vanguard. I don't think there's a way to get a bad Vanguard box unless say you're trying to build, like, I don't know, Gold Paladins, and you want to build like a deck that uses Alfred or something like that. It's kind of hard because I think that's the only that's the only main Gold Paladin for this release. Whereas there's a lot of other, besides the Liberator Mark, but he's a Double R, so he's not that hard to pull. So anyway, my Double Rs were Grateful Catapult, Bad End Dragger, so I pulled pretty well for Spike Brothers. And then Halo Liberator Mark, Flashing Jewel Knight, Isolet, I'm not sure how to pronounce her name, and then Dogmatized Jewel Knight Cybele. So I pulled Royal Paladins, Gold Paladin, and Spike Brothers. So no Genesis besides Himiko. So I pulled pretty well for, I would say, Royal Paladins and Spike Brothers. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for the next box opening. I'll be releasing that one right after this one. As always, guys, be sure to rate, comment, subscribe. Thanks.